So now that virtual handicap, I'm now going to hand over to Helen. We're now getting into the awards. So we've got a load of awards here to give away. I'm going to hand over to Helen. Are you online, Helen?
I am. Hello. Can you hear me all right?
Right, I'm going to stop sharing because we'd love to see what you're looking like. Here we go.
Can everyone hear me all right?
Yes.
Cool. Lovely. Thank you. I will keep this very short and sweet. I'm probably. Firstly, massive thank you for everyone that took part in this. Thank you for bearing with me over the 5 months and helping me out with results when Strava wasn't my friend, and just keeping me up to date with everything you were doing. Just to give you a few stats on it, we had 59 people overall took part over the 5 months. We had 15 people that did every single run, so all 5 of them. So it was your best 3 points that counted, but there were 15 that did all of the runs. Some of the fastest times this year were fantastic. We had Matt Watt managed 24:25, which was fantastic. John Roberts very closely behind with a 24:34, and Michael Linden with a 24:35. So hopefully I've got those right, but absolutely incredible times there from everyone. So just an absolutely fantastic turnout. Thank you for supporting it. I hope it kept a bit of focus for people. What I have got is a sheet that has got all of the times for the 5 runs. So after the meeting tonight, I shall pop that up on Facebook so you can have a look at how you actually did across the 5 runs. But just a massive thank you for everyone that. Oh, and thank you to Guy for suggesting it and then exiting stage left very quickly and leaving it up to me. Thanks, Guy. But no, thanks very much, everybody, and well done. So the winner is, I think the next slide, are we doing the top 3? There we go. So in second, joint place, John Roberts and George. And what I'll do is put the points chart out, but there were 3 points between those 2 and the winner. And then Helen Cook was a couple of points behind in 3rd place. So well done, you guys. And the winner was, if the slide's going to come up, Nikki Tucker.
Yay.
Brilliant. Well done, Nikki. So Nikki was one of the people that took part in all of the 5 runs. So we took her best 3 finish point scores across those 5. And just to note as well, she actually got her time down by around 6 minutes from one of her first times, around 46:28. She got that down to around 40:35. So a massive improvement across the series as well for Nikki. But yeah, that's me. Thanks very much, everybody.
Thanks, Helen. Brilliant job, by the way. Thanks for organising it, and we love you. Here we go. Nikki.
Well done, Nikki.
Well done.
Thanks,
okay,
guys.
I'm now going to hand over to the other Helen, who's going to talk us through the league.
Hi, yes. So I don't know if you've got the slides there, Andy.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, brilliant. So I'm going to go cover the female Club League winner first. She really did run away with this, and I'm very pleased to say that the Club League female winner for this year is Kim Morgan.
Hey, well done, Kim. Fantastic.
Then in the male Club League, it was a little bit, in terms of there was 3 males that kind of were vying for it really in the last couple of weeks, really. But I'm very, very pleased to say that the league winner for the male this year is Dave Goodman.
Hey.
And then we also have the Club League age grading result. And I'm very pleased again to say that that's Isabel Wilson.
Hey. Fantastic, fantastic.
Well done, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we're going on to move on to the awards, and this is where I hand over to, I think it's you, Ange. Okay. By the way, there's going to be an exam later with all the stats that she was giving us. It was nearly 20 minutes worth, so it's all yours.
Thank you. Hello. Are you ready?
Oh. We're gonna put the screen on so we can build it up. Is that okay? So wave goodbye.
Oh, bye everybody.
Here we go.
What? Speak. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Yay. Okay. So the first award I'm giving tonight is for the best female newcomer. Ready to go? Okay. Cool. Okay. Super. Okay. So this lady joined the club last year and has been a regular on training nights ever since. In the last 12 months, she has embraced many challenges, always with enthusiasm and determination to do well. She earned a PB of 1:38.13 in the Lee Valley 10-mile race in October and placed in the top 3 ladies in her category. She signed up for the November cross country just before her Silverstone half marathon, which earned her a PB of 2 hours and 5. I can see her getting all embarrassed. Don't get embarrassed. Each month she has taken on a race, including the Pedna 10, the Fred Hughes, where she scooped another PB of 1 hour 32.10, the Hillingdon 20 miler, her longest run to date, and she signed up for the Manchester Marathon too. I've also heard it mentioned that she'd like to take on an ultra next year. She trains with focus and dedication, incorporating lots of strength and training at the gym to keep her conditioned. She has boundless positivity and always encourages her teammates when the going gets tough with her motto of just do it. There is a swear word in there, but I'm not going to say it. I'm certain she will continue to grab PBs in the months ahead, and I'm excited to see her progress. The winner of the Best Newcomer Award is Sam Sparks. This is yours, and it's got your name on. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see what I'm showing you, but your name's at the bottom.
Okay. There we go. Well done. Who's next?
Are we alternating?
Okay. Yeah.
Newcomer.
Is
Newcomer.
Male newcomer. Male newcomer.
Yeah, I'm just getting the Queen out of the way. She's in my way. Best newcomer. This runner joined the club at the start of this year, but has taken the GVH bull by the horns. Is that the bull that's down on the bottom, or the one that scares us when we run? Okay, I thought it might be. And he has applied himself well to all the training sessions. He has quickly become a regular on the weekend long run outings. He got stuck into the GVH virtual relay at the end of May, running his 7.5 mile leg with an average pace of 7:14 a mile. Good pace. However, since then he has shown good improvement. In July, he ran the GVH 2020 handicap route in a time of 25:54. That's a per mile pace of 6:19, which is good enough for 9th place on the Strava segment. More recently, he ran his fastest 5K at the end of a 10-mile run, clocking a cracking 18:28. Holy shit. I look forward to seeing you in proper race action. Stuart Gallagher, best newcomer. I hope we can get a chat. I hope we can get a chat. We haven't spoken. I hope we can get a chat the next session, and I guess I'll bring your award along. Well done. Well done.
Okay, so the most improved female athlete. Okay, so this lady joined the club in 2017 and has gone from strength to strength in her running, achieving many PBs. Can you get her on the screen for me? Okay, thank you. She gives 100% in all of her training and always pays attention to the purpose of each session. The improvement in her race times has been breathtaking. In October last year, she ran the Royal Parks Half Marathon in 1:54.58. Looking for the recognition. Here it goes. There she is. Which at the time was a PB. Just 5 months later in March, she ran the Burco Half in a speedy 1:42.58, knocking 12 minutes off. That is an incredible achievement and testament to the effort and focus she puts into her training. In October, she ran the Ricky Road 10-mile race, earning another PB of 1 hour 20 and 37 seconds. The day before Ricky Road, she ran a PB at Casselbury Park running 23:39. She smashed that PB a few times shortly after, and her PB, which still stands, was gained in December, again at Casselbury in 22:15. That is actually an improvement of 7.8% on her time 3 months previously on the same course. Her age grading improved from 63% to over 69% in 3 months. At Pedna, she ran the 10-mile race, finishing with a superb new PB of 1 hour 18 1 hour 18 and 14 seconds, and as 10th female. And this was also the day after she ran her current 5K PB, so consecutive day PBs seem to be her thing. No excuse to not do cross country the day before a race. Haha. However, not content with that 10-mile PB, she smashed Fred Hughes in 1 hour 17:51. Her first 20-miler at Hillingdon was conquered with a brilliant pace, giving a finish time of 2 hours 53:51, and was second lady for the team. She ran her own marathon with her buddy, so as not to waste the epic training she had done, and she smashed it completely. Over the past year, she has trained hard and raced with every ounce of energy she could muster, and this has gained her massive improvements over all distances. She recently messaged me and saying, and I quote, "Each time I race, I think I put everything into that distance. I won't be able to run that distance any faster." But she regularly does. And here's where I'm going to cry. The most improved female athlete award goes to Kim Morgan!
Oh. We're ready. They're working hard in the wings. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, that blew it, didn't
That's
it?
okay. That's okay. I've still got some
Finger
words to
trouble,
say.
finger trouble.
A special one for me here, an award I won myself only 2 years ago. Usually this award goes to somebody with a very young running age. By this I mean a newish runner, or at least somebody who has just started training consistently, as this is when the most gains will happen. Not so this time round. This fine speedster ran his first marathon back in October, completing the course in a very, they're having a domestic, in a very respectable 3.5-ish hours, which is a fantastic time for a first marathon. I'm being so distracted by the cooks. He always remains consistent in his training and rarely misses a session, and this seems to have paid off hugely. Some illness over the Christmas period, I believe, was to blame for a slightly under par performance at the Pednor 10, but he righted this at the Fred Hughes 10 by donning his magic slippers and running a 1:06:14 PB, which I believe is about a 4.5-minute PB. Not content with this, oh God, I clicked something. Although that 10-mile PB was something pretty amazing. He went on to the Berkhamsted half and beat his previous half marathon PB by about 5.5 minutes with a 1:27:08. Not only did he smash his PB, but he was also third Harrier to cross the line out of 29 men, thus making up part of the winning men's team. Unfortunately, the virus scuppered his London Marathon for this year, but had it not, he would have gone on to run another sizable PB, I'm sure. It's with great pleasure that I can give the most improved male athlete award to Gareth Tucker. Yeah, I was going to go on to say that unfortunately I know he's not here to see this because the Tuckers Junior are celebrating they are celebrating a wedding anniversary, and they are out wining, dining, and something else that rhymes with nining. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. You were absolutely smashing it pre-virus. I can only imagine what you would have done if it hadn't gotten in the way.
Great. Thank you very much.
Boom.
So who's going to do the best athlete?
Me,
yeah,
female.
Oh, female.
Best female, yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm sorry. This lady, so best female athlete, this lady entered a new age category in October last year, as if she needed any extra help to make her stats look better. In traditionally fine form, she finished November's cross country in the top 100 women, which in a field of super athletes at the cross challenge is an enormous achievement. She was the first GVH lady to cross the line. She smashed Herbert's muddy 6.5-mile hole in 48:17, earning third female overall and first for the team. This warrior braved the December frost to take seventh place at the Portsmouth Coastal Marathon in 3 hours 31:52. A week later, she beasted the Pednor 10 in 1 hour 15 as fifth female overall and first for the GVH squad. The end of the XC season saw her take 3rd place for her category, which is superb in such a huge category of FV35. She was in the winning team at the Berco Half and took the 2nd prize in the World Series Ultra X Race Series. And most importantly, she did her first ever and only park run in January. She has clocked up an immense 1,925 miles this year, which equates to an average of 7.3 miles each and every day this year. Super fast, immensely dedicated and focused. The award for Best Female Athlete goes to Teresa Reason! Woo! She heard it.
All right, moving on.
We good to go?
Yes, go for it.
Oh, we're good. Best male athlete. This one should be of no surprise to anyone. He has consistently been our first man home in all of the races that he entered. I think all but one cross-country race in the last season. He won several individual category awards and has been part of a team prize on many occasions. At Herbert's Hole, he led the team and finished in 10th overall, 2nd vet 40. Ricky Road Run, he was the first Harrier home, coming in 10th again. 2 top 10 finishes, and this time he took the 3rd place V40 spot. He was also the first Harrier home at the Fred Hughes 10 and the Berkhamsted Half. I mean, you can't knock that. But never mind all these little achievements, Fred Hughes, Berkhamsted Half, yada yada. More importantly, he is currently sitting in 2nd place spot on the GVH Handicap 2020 Strava segment, and that's where it matters, isn't it? That's where it's at. After running the 4.1 miles at a blisteringly quick 5:59 per mile pace. So the best overall male athlete award goes to John Roberts. Well done, champ. See you soon. I haven't seen you for ages.
Fantastic.
Cheers, mate.
Good. Moving on.
Okay, back to me. Okay, so Ross and I had 2 possible contenders for this award, one male and one female. It was a close call, but I'm very happy to be awarding this accolade to a woman this year. This lady has had consistent, structured training this year in all 3 disciplines of running, bike and swim. She has been mountain biking in Mallorca, in Yorkshire, covering 90 muddy miles and nearly 7,000 feet of elevation as a standard and regular type of bike ride. She undertakes frequent structured training on her static bike, including sets for VO2 max intervals, lactate threshold, endurance, and always pushes herself to the max. In November, she won the Wendover Wood 10-mile trail run and came in as 5th lady at Herbert's Hole, earning a place in the winning team. In December, she was 2nd lady at the Waitlington XC 10K and came in as 4th lady at the Berco Half in February. Her swimming is never neglected. Her technique is always practiced with regular swim drills and plenty of open air lake swims in the mix too. Her training runs are often challenging too, such as her run up a Sri Lankan mountain for 6.5K at a 6% gradient with nearly 3,000 feet elevation. She may have continued too if she didn't get covered in leeches. Strength and conditioning training is also a regular feature in her schedule. She got a superb new PB in her own half marathon challenge with 1 hour 31:40 in June. And during the GVH virtual relay, she ran her 11-mile stint at an average pace of 7-minute miles, clocking 1 hour 17. Also in June, she took on the Endure 24 challenge as part of a team. She ran 6 legs of 7 miles each to total 26.4 miles over 18 hours. She rode to Bicester, to Box Hill, to Firle Beacon, climbing a few thousand feet in elevation each time over distances between 63 to 104 miles, standard rides for this strong athlete. In August, I set her a challenge of running her first ever consistent mile at a pace of under 6-minute miles. A few weeks later, she didn't just beat that, she ran 3 of them back to back. Also in August, she took on 2 Bovingdon Bomber races, which are highly competitive bike races amongst superbly skilled cyclists. She finished in 7th, 6th and 5th place in her races, which is good going. She won the virtual 10K challenge with a fantastic time of 45:33 as part of the Box End Triathlon on the 5th of September. And she finished that triathlon as 7th lady and was the fastest on the run. She took on the Aquathlon in Watford in August with a challenging trail run to finish. And most recently, I've been in awe of her relentless spirit to achieve and have marveled at her sprinting ahead of strong male runners during training sessions. She has previously finished an Ironman and is now training for an ultra marathon. I am extremely happy to award the Multisport Trophy to Heather Taylor. Woo!
Right, okay, so we're coming to the end now. So there are 2 more awards I'm going to do here. The first one is down to the committee who vote, and we put forward a name. Do you want to bring up the next slide? There we go. So this is the committee voted award, and I have to say, you look across the whole club and you look and say, who's been holding the club together, who's been making sure things run well and get organised and everything, and joins all the committee meetings. I'm really delighted to say, and proud to say, that it was a unanimous decision that we'd like to nominate Ed Price. There you go, Ed. Congratulations, you are the committee winner, and we have a plate. We got a plate here for you. That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, wonderful. Anyway, so moving on to the final award of the night. This is the most prestigious. This is the award that every member really wants. This is selected by you. So as I said, we had 113 votes, some of them double votes. We had to filter out very carefully. Would you like to move on and tee this up? This is the major award. And if I had some drums here, we would be rolling them. So this was a landslide victory for this one particular member, been with the club for a considerable amount of time, has won many awards in the past, and is regularly seen singing to his audience as he coaches us through the pain barriers that we face every Tuesday night. I'm absolutely delighted to say that for the second award for tonight, I'm pleased to announce that Ed Price is the winner of the members' ballot. Congratulations, Ed. Would you like to say something?
Well, thank you very much. You know, the club inspires me. Lockdown has been a weird time for me, but being able to engage and do stuff with the club has been really important for me actually over this time. And so thank you. And yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm very touched. Thank you all so very much.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. So what was the score? Congratulations. Finished very, very good. Boys 7. There you go. Thank you very much.
I'll save these for when we can get together. You get a small one.
Okay. So thank you very much. Sorry we've run on a bit, but I do appreciate you coming along and joining us for the evening. Sorry it was a bit virtual, but keep on running. Thank you to everybody, and yeah, I look forward to keeping an eye on you on Strava and hopefully see you at the club soon. So again, have a very nice evening. Okay, see you. Bye.
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 Oh. Good night, all.
Love you, Andy.
Good night.
Andy. See ya.
Great night.
Right.
Right then.
How do you switch that on? Yeah.